eventually the recording. Well, hey everybody, it's Ace Attorney time. Can you believe it? It's it's second Tuesday. This button. There we go. Hi. So we're like 90% sure at this point that Alita did it. And now it's court
definitely.
time.
We haven't been presented with anyone else that would have done it.
What if it was El Dune this whole time?
My current guess is that it's some sort of like plot where she is like, oh, if I kill the doctor, then no one will be able to operate on walkie-talkie and he'll fucking die.
He'll die and then I'll get his entire inheritance.
Yeah, there's something along those lines.
Like that.
That's
yeah.
my working. Something nefarious and Black Widowy.
A scheme. This is it, the big day. Did you get any sleep? Hello?
Yeah, I went to bed at 1 a.m. or so.
This is me. Oh, what time did you wake up?
3 a.m.
Oh boy. That's only 2 hours, Apollo. But at least you have me.
Thanks, Trucy. I can do. Oh my god, I forgot about him.
And the amazing Mr. Hat. Here's looking at you, kid. Good luck today, Apollo. I assume it's Phoenix, right?
That voice.
He's the only other person who talks to Apollo that calls him
Professor
Apollo.
Layton.
Holy shit. Good luck, my boy. And if you ever need to solve a puzzle. Hey, get any sleep?
Mr. Right.
I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out earlier today. Somehow that place makes a fake piano playing at Indochine pasta joint. At the Indochine... Indochine? I know it's Indonesian/Chinese. I just don't know how to pronounce that word. I've never seen it. I've never said it out loud. Pasta joints seem almost fun. Daddy, do you know who Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today? Take a guess. How about Little Plum? Haha, that Sherman tank of a mom? Nope, guess again. Insane thing to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say incredibly rude.
That's too bad.
Frankly,
speaking of mom,
for.
It's fucked up, Phoenix. Why'd you say that?
Speaking of moms is a funny segue.
You need to find me a new mommy one of these days, Daddy. It's barely morning and you're at it already, Trucy. Ha! That's all you get from me is ha.
Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their. I've gone really the ostriches guy today is what I've. Fuck it, I'm just gonna roll with it. It's funny.
That's okay.
This is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. They say shit like that. That's crazy. Why do we have so many damn kids, man? Oh, that's right. It's also the Wonderful Life guy. I forgot. I had that whole revelation.
Yeah.
Not but like 4 streams ago. So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is?
Alita Tiala, your client's fiance.
She's gonna be a witness?
But that seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiance? You have to wonder what Gavin's up to.
Something's going down today. That much is clear.
Well, not to worry. I've got my panties back. If we can't find a killer, I'll pull one out of there. What? That would be genuinely impressive. June 17th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Ah.
Court is now in session for the trial of walkie-talkie. Sorry, my brain just began. Okay, how do I unpack this? There's a hip hop song by former trio Migos, where they say "walk it like I talk it" a lot, and my brain submitted walkie-talkie in that exact cadence, which made me laugh a lot, but is impossible to explain. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
It just reminds me of I was hosting a tabletop game. I was hosting a God Game tabletop game a while ago. I think like 2 months ago. And at one point, I said out loud the sentence completely seriously, only realizing how I sounded afterwards. Okay, Abby Cadabby deals damage to Snoopy Banoopy. And then I just had to, like, pause for 5 seconds after that.
Tabletop games are stupid.
Yeah.
They're full of dorks.
Yeah.
Snoopy Banoopy ass shit. Snoopy.
Scoopy Banoopy. It's fucking Bug Snacks, man. I don't know what to tell you. And Abby Cadabby is a Sesame Street character.
Is that one of the newer ones? One of them newfangled Sesame Street characters?
I think so, yeah. She's like newish. She wasn't on Sesame Street when I watched Sesame Street, but she's like a fairy or something.
Fairy looking one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. She's like mid-gen, I think, in my brain.
Middle Sesame Street.
Yeah, mid-evolution. At least I remember her vaguely. I remember seeing her and being like, oh, they got a new one. Which I think is probably a very normal reaction to a Sesame Street character. Hey, Duck Game.
I don't remember if you read
I'm on
this
a boat.
or not. That's why I'm...
Oh, right. I don't think I did. I'm on a boat, and isn't that the autistic one? I don't think so. I think that's a newer one.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. It might be a different one. I can't remember.
I thought it was a newer one.
I don't know.
It wasn't a fairy.
It's a thing people were
really
mad
keep
about
up on
who are
Sesame Street.
stupid.
Again, my gut reaction is like, hey, I don't recognize that one, and then I forget about it almost immediately because it's Muppets.
That just doesn't stick in your brain.
I just like, well, actually, the actual Muppets, I'm like, hell yeah, Muppets.
Love the Muppets.
But Sesame Street, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember Sesame Street, and then I just go on with my day. The defense is ready, Your Honor. More people just need to go on with their day. That's what I'm gonna say.
Prosecution is warmed up, and it's a sold-out house.
I forgot that this guy is always talking about banned puns. This guy looks like he's a shill for Live Nation. Very well. To recap, while yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party,
Guilty of panty snatching.
we did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant.
Correct, Air Judge. And today I'd like to do something a little new age. I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside.
Really thought he was gonna say, I would like to look at this horse. I don't know.
I would like to look at this horse. Boop. He pulls out a remote, turns on the screen. Huh? Look at that.
What do you think about that? 2 new ones. There's a pink fairy and a muted named Julia, and one of them was autistic. I feel like it's not the fairy, but I'm basing that on almost nothing at all. Because again, I have not watched Sesame Street in like 1,000 years.
Why would you?
I don't know.
Why would you, as a nearly 30-year-old man with no children?
I've googled it. Julia is a 4-year-old girl with autism, according to the Muppet Wiki. She was introduced in 2015, so she's been around for 11 years.
Fuck.
So when we say new Sesame Street character, we're talking old Sesame Street, and by new, I mean very old.
I'm okay.
Yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it? That happens to me a lot, where I go like, 2016 was not that bad. It was not that long ago, and people are like, that was a decade ago, and I went, you shut the fuck up.
Please
right
stop.
Now. 2016 was like 4 years ago tops. I'll give you 4 years ago.
I'll give you 4 years ago. Can I get 4 years?
I'm also already doing that thing where I'll be like, yeah, that happened in like 2019, 2020, or that happened like 2020, 2021, and then I have to pause and think like, damn, did that really happen the same year as COVID? And I have to like backlog through my brain and be like, fuck yeah, it did. Wow, how'd I manage to do that at the same time?
Blah, blah.
The outside! What does that mean? The outside what?
Unclear. The acquisition of the murder weapon, the preparation for the act. Our poor defendant told all, you see. To his betrothed.
His betrothed? Come on, man.
His fiancée, Air Judge. His partner for life, with no chance for parole.
It's called divorce. Does this Gavin guy not believe in divorce? Is that what?
Never heard of it.
I'm Catholic, Air Judge. I only believe in annulment. Very well. You may show the, lucky lady to the stand. You know the judge is just stun locked because he's like, someone wants to marry that kid?
Damn.
Why?
Your name and occupation, Fraulein. Alita Tiala. My occupation is future wife.
Girls
Sure.
on trad girls on Twick Twack. Be like, oh wow. You gotta stop doing that, Judge. That keeps happening. Traditional values. I respect that. You would. Old ass. Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded underwater. That's a 10 out of 10 line right in. The weave baskets underwater thing is fantastically old, like boomer coded. My dad brought it up all the time. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts how often he used the exact phrase underwater basket weaving.
That's wild. That's not a thing I'd ever heard of as like a wife thing.
Well, it's not like a wife thing. He always used that phrase specifically to mean any job or like anyone seeking a degree that wasn't like business related.
Oh, I see.
Or STEM, I guess, was sometimes allowed. But if you were like, yeah, I'm studying literature or the arts or like poli-sci, my dad would equate it to underwater basket weaving.
I see.
It's a very boomer mentality. I saw that with Elmo meeting the guy who plays George watching the Broadway play of Hamilton. The guy was like, raise a glass, Elmo. Glass of what? Apple juice, Elmo. Delicious. Excellent. Excellent.
Great.
I'm glad he got his apple juice. Yeah, you're here today as a witness for the prosecution.
To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first, but I couldn't hide the truth.
Honesty, another admirable trait.
Fraulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant, Walkie Kataki, confessed his plans? His plans for murder? Yes.
Witness will please give her testimony to the court and her phone number to the judge.
I'm all a guy.
I will pass it along to my appropriately aged niece. With someone. I have one of them. He's just forgotten.
It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Walkie found out that Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols, and you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Walkie could have done it.
So, the pistol did belong to the Kataki family, then?
Yes, with regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kataki mansion on charges of the possession of illegal firearms.
Because English is stupid, Mola guy. It's stupid and no one knows how it works. Not a single person. If someone says, no, actually, I do know how English works, they're lying to you, and you should fight them.
Kill them.
And the bullet that took the victim's life, was it?
Fired from the pistol the defendant procured? Yes, this has been proven. How can you prove something like that? Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
It's our favorite.
Yeah. Mulligan, you had a perfect time to come back. Look, Mulligan, look, it's for you. It's just for you. Bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them, called rifling marks.
Rifling marks? Think of them as being a gun's fingerprint.
Yeah! Yeah!
Every time.
Wrap it up.
Every
Wrap it
time.
up. Go home, everyone. Go home. We're done.
Left on every bullet it fires.
And when did you first hear about Walkie's plan?
It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I just didn't think he would actually do it.
I just said pussy no balls, and then he did it.
Then he damn did the thing.
Very well. And events may begin the cross-examination.
Cross-examination. Walkie's plan. Oh, I've got the button for bracelet button. We're just gonna press everything though.
We have the magic bracelet these days. That was the day of the murder, correct?
Yeah, so every lawyer gets a special power. Yeah.
It's a special magic. We had the Magatama.
Yeah. Although I don't think you ever used the Magatama in court, so this is new and interesting.
Oh. Did we not?
I don't think so. It was only ever during the investigation.
I'll be honest, I don't actually remember for sure. Very well could be right.
Yes, everyone in the family received their checkup results that day. When Walkie looked at his face went so pale. But of course, he had just found out he had a bullet in his chest.
So, you were there at the time?
Yes, poor Walkie. Walkie found out Dr. Basilide flew into a rage.
They aren't really that reliable. Yeah, no. Yep. They're like more like a secondary source of evidence. Like, oh, we found this gun in the you need
the gun to compare it to.
What's that? Yeah, it's like, even if you have that, it's like a what am I trying to say here? It's the thing where it's like you would add it. I feel like it's is there like a tier beyond circumstantial? I think it's a little past that, but like only
it's
a little
bit. It's not conclusive.
Yes, that's for sure. But I mean, this game, they never know what they're doing with evidence. They're always like, they just say stuff. It's fine. It works. Works if you don't think about it. That must have been quite frightening.
He was furious. He ripped his report up into shreds. Incidentally, I had to request another copy to file as evidence. A bothersome chore, but one I performed without complaint. You literally just complained about it. Walkie's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper. Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute.
Great! Now he sounds like a psychopath. All part of her plan.
It's part of her plan.
So, is it easy to take a pistol out from the house?
Not really, I think. There's a system in place to limit access. But Walkie's a special case, being the next in line. Perhaps his treatment was a bit too special, yeah? Well, maybe he is a bit spoiled. I hear he got an amazing presents for his birthdays. Birthdays? Oh, like over multiple years.
Like
he had two of them.
He always gets them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like, what?
Dude, he's so styling. He gets 2 birthdays. Shit, Walkie, your mom gives you 2 birthdays?
Last year was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate gravestone. What?
That's not that cool. Wait, that sounds like a $10 gift, maybe 20 bucks. I thought they were gonna say something impressive. You got candy?
You got candy.
I mean, great. I love candy, but it's just not what I was expecting to hear. Sounds like he has a taste for sweets and danger. The point here being that Walkie had access to a pistol. happened? Meaning, the murder?
An insane need to clarify. I tried to stop him, I really did. But Walkie wouldn't listen. Our defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems.
Last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss.
Give it time.
Pardon?
Oh, nothing.
We'll get to it.
I have a deep suspicion. How can you say that for certain? How?
Objection. Herr Forehead, you will refrain from badgering the Fraulein. It was the defendant, Walkie was it, who took the pistol from his home. As if he's pretending to have forgotten the name? What do you mean, brother? We know this for a fact now.
Yeah, who's that nobody? Literally the guy I'm trying to get killed for murder? Who even is that?
I suppose we do.
So, how could anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, yeah.
You ever see that video of the guy who's like teaching a self-defense course? And he goes, strike me, strike me, strike me. He can't do it. Strike me, you cannot. It's really good, and that made me think of it just now.
That does seem to be the case. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point?
There was another! Wait.
So that pistol. So I don't think
That
the pistol Walkie used, because his fingerprints are on the damn thing. But I don't think that is the pistol that shot the man.
That's not the pistol that shot the bullet. No. So that pistol had to be Walkie. I'm sure there was another person who could have used that pistol. I just can't think of who.
Of course, he was the only one with access.
Uh-oh. This is bad if I leave it like this.
May continue with the cross-examination.
Was there really no one else with access to that pistol? Someone else with family ties?
Poor Miss Tiala. I can't imagine what it would be like to be in her position.
I'm a little more concerned for her fiancé. Why would she testify against him like this? Because she did it, man.
So I guess we do have to... Hold on, what do we have for evidence?
I think, yeah, we definitely... Do we have to present evidence, or are you just...
Oh, fingerprints were wiped from this one, actually.
Yeah.
So someone else could have used it.
Yeah.
And if 2 rounds were fired, but Walkie only fired 1 anyway. If I remember right. So yeah, I guess we just present the fucking fingerprint gun in the... Yeah, let's just... There was another.
There was another! Based on your testimony, there was clearly another... one other person had access to that pistol.
What's this?
Interesting. Let's ask the defense then. Tell the court who this other person with access was.
I guess it was her.
I mean, Tiala?
I guess so.
She would.
Prosecutor Gavin.
You did it. You did it. You didn't even remember. Well, of course. I mean you, Miss Tiala.
Yeah, me. But why?
You were quite clear when you told the court. You heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, you knew what he was planning.
Objection. Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this?
It does seem a bit unfathomable to be sure.
Fingerprints, like the rifling marks of a human.
Yes.
Trying to think of that's perhaps one of the worst sentences. It's got potential.
It's up there.
Just like a gun nut being like, "Hey girl, you let me see them rifling marks." Ooh, terrible.
Now to be fair, I'm pretty sure last time I did say toe prints, the rifling mark of a foot.
You did. That's probably worse.
It's again up there. I think worse than the
Let me
fingerprint
see the
thing, yeah.
toe rifles.
I'm all for romance and for supporting your partner in life, to be sure.
That's good.
Thanks, man.
Why? I think I would hesitate at murder.
Then
Oh.
you really love her, Judge.
You really love her.
I'd hope you do more than hesitate. What if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. We might find she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé.
That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here? You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe.
I have evidence showing a connection between the witness, Miss Tiala, and the victim.
His chart, one assumes.
Yeah, with her name on it, where she worked for the guy.
Yeah. Now, I don't.
Looks like.
Now, if we're gonna talk about things that are definitely crimes in this game, I don't think you could use this as evidence.
No.
Because you stole it from a crime scene.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. You're also just like in general not allowed to just whip out
Surprise
new evidence
evidence,
without
yeah.
telling anybody. So like that would always
Yeah,
go
listen,
real south.
It would make the game way less interesting if we had to do all the actual lawyer shit. And I get it, and I'm not mad about it, but it is funny.
It is funny.
It is funny because occasionally the game will pretend to care.
That's what gets me too, is when they're like, "Oh no, but actually,
But that's illegal evidence.
you can't just do that." It's like,
remember that
bruh.
whole shit about evidence law from the end of Rise from the Ashes?
Yeah.
And then there were 2 more games after that where they didn't give a fuck about evidence law. It's fine.
You gotta just pick a lane once in a while. Found in a safe at the Maractus Clinic. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart.
What? What? Miss Tiala? Whatever. Why is your name on this chart?
Yeah!
Oh, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tiala?
I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice.
Our warm little fiancé just froze over.
I was on staff at that clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit. Wow, she fucking just switched to evil sprites. It's really good.
Immediately.
That's all. Is there a problem with that?
Miss Tiala! I'm giving your phone number back, Missy.
I don't need this anymore. My niece or nephew doesn't even need you.
I love the idea he doesn't remember what his niblet is. He's like, I got one of them.
Something.
They like trucks, I think. You justify that you had no connection to the victim.
And I don't. Now. Okay.
Now?
I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess, you're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Am I right?
Wrong. I've never had a girlfriend.
I'm gay.
I'm a gay little man. I wouldn't call myself little, probably.
I'm a big gay man.
I'm a...
Well, that is not true at all. Why, I face the ones I love. Past flaws.
There's no connection now. It doesn't fly in a court of law. Sorry, Judge, but I'm saving you from that one.
Doesn't fly?
She's one tough nut. She probably feels right at home with the Katakis. You left your job at the Maractus Clinic. True. But you remained connected somehow.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that proves that the witness is connected to Maractus Clinic.
Now the sand.
Slippers, I get?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming. I mean,
Well, the shoes,
either
I
one
thought.
of these, really, yeah.
They're the same, huh?
Yeah.
These sandals were found in the Maractus Clinic lobby. I can't prove that, but you'll have to believe me. They're yours, aren't they?
Ah! Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals. So sorry, Fraulein, but your act isn't working. Yeah. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you. What's with you? I thought you were on my side.
He's on the side of truth.
Perhaps you were unaware that toes leave toe prints? A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all. Well, now we see your true colors. I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning. I just wanted you to help get Walkie back on the straight and narrow.
This court thinks you might need to worry less about Walkie and more about yourself. It sounds as though we need to hear a bit more about your story.
Your sandals were found in the entrance to the clinic. Which means you went there on the day of the murder.
Well, there's little point in denying it.
Well, the witness will tell us about this visit. Why did you go to the Maractus Clinic that day?
Witness testimony. The Maractus Clinic. I did go to the clinic that day, my first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. After all, I knew Walkie had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I wanted to tell him to be careful as an old friend. Are we gonna have to prove the no dark secrets thing? Like, what do you mean?
By mistake, you mean the mistake we heard about from the defendant? The botched operation?
Help. There we go. He was a timid, small man, but I never wished him harm. I just thought I should let him know, you know? I'm really hitting some of them in a way that I'm like, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, the hum was really good.
Harm.
Real, my boy's wicked smart.
That does make sense.
Yes, but there is still one thing which does not.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home.
I would have worn those sandals home too.
So why
Good
were
for
these
you,
sandals
Judge.
left behind?
Sometimes he just says shit, huh?
Just every once in a while, just everyone in this damn courtroom is out of pocket.
Like all at once, they really managed to sync up.
Gasp!
He pointed out the contradiction before me. Why the hell would he do that?
There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Tiala? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there which you wore home by mistake. Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin. Oh, it is nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation. Ya, forehead?
What? No fair. He's filling the holes in her testimony.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Cross-examination? The defense begins it.
Around what time did you go to the clinic?
I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think.
And that was the first time you had contacted Dr. Maractus in half a year.
Of course it was. He wasn't the kind of boss you made friends with.
Why did you go to the clinic that day?
Did you want Dr. Maractus to run away?
Well, after I failed to stop Walkie, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem.
Couldn't you have called? Why go in person?
This meeting could have been an email. I called several times that evening, but no one was in. The victim was busy driving home until after 9 p.m. that night, remember? This was proven by this mirror yesterday, yeah? I thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure. Knowing the doctor.
You mean that act of malpractice on Walkie, correct?
If he had just told Walkie the truth in the beginning, none of this would have happened.
True, that operation was the start of this whole affair.
Oh, of course if he'd told him, he might have been erased by the Katakis much earlier.
A disturbing thought.
Why does that sound like Lois Family Guy?
Quiet you. It doesn't not sound like Lois Family Guy.
I walked in here and I immediately heard
Oh,
Lois.
Peter.
Peter.
Oh, Walkie.
How Walkie. Drugs. We know the Maractus Clinic had ties to the Kataki family. He probably couldn't have gone to the police even if he wanted to. That's why I knew I had to warn him. It's a really funny thing to put on your official statement.
Why would I hide anything? Wait. No dark secrets, eh?
What? Look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing.
She's hiding something. I know it. Damn, nothing gets past him. I must have some evidence that proves it too.
You're free to think whatever you like. I went to that clinic with only one thought in mind.
Well, then you'd be betraying Walkie, wouldn't you?
I love his thinking sprite. He's thinking so hard.
I'm thinking so hard.
No, I did it for him. For us. She went to warn him so that her fiancé would not have to commit such a crime, yeah? I didn't want them to take my Walkie away.
There's no way she went to that clinic just to warn him.
Do you know why she went, Apollo?
Time to figure out what really happened at that clinic, and fast!
Alright, so I'm guessing the thing we have to present on is I'm not hiding any dark secrets.
Yeah, we have to prove that she's hiding a dark secret. What do we have for that? There's gotta be something in here.
There's a red stain on the cord. I mean, there was
No, I don't
this.
think that's
We did
useful
find
yet.
this bullet.
Does that count?
Maybe? I don't remember the details of this case super well, so I'm genuinely not sure.
Weren't they like someone shot the safe or something?
Yeah, and I'm wondering why they did that. The only thing I can think is that this bullet is like from the same gun that shot Walkie or something. I don't know. I don't know. Probably a lamp or bullet is my best guess.
Feels like we don't have enough.
Oh
connective
wait,
tissue.
the bullet might be. Why else would I have gone? Okay, so maybe she went. Maybe
to get
the
bullet?
she was no. Maybe she went to get the chart before Walkie like discovered it. And when she found him like opening the safe or something, and she shot at him, and he fucking closed and locked the safe.
Yeah,
or
it would
something.
make sense.
I don't know.
Like that.
I don't know. Let's fucking try it. The music stopped. That means I'm right.
This chart was found inside a safe in the doctor's office.
Yes.
Why would this one chart be in that safe? Miss Tiala, you know why it was, don't you?
Yeah.
Mind filling me in?
Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away.
Now, why wouldn't he just get rid of this forever?
Yeah, why wouldn't he just like burn it? Why would he even write this down in the first place?
I don't know.
Why did he write I fucked up? Like, he doesn't have to submit this to an insurance company.
Bad doctor.
And this is where you come in, Miss Tiala. The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Walkie's failed operation.
Interesting.
You were in the same position as Dr. Maractus. Kind of makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it?
You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor's responsible for the chart's contents.
Chart business seems to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly.
Too bad, little attorney. What?
There it is.
My Sharingan.
Sasuke Uchiha. My bracelet's reacting again.
What is it, Apollo?
I felt my bracelet tighten just now.
Your bracelet?
Just like yesterday, like you said.
When a witness is unsure of something, their nervous habit gives them away. But I can't see anything, Apollo.
Ah! And what's my bracelet reacting to?
Wait, maybe? Yes, that has to be it.
What has to be it?
Your senses, Apollo, they must be sharper than mine.
Like Spider-Man. Huh. Huh?
I can't see it, but you can sense it.
I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have some kind of special power or anything. I'm not Spider-Man.
Listen to me, Spider-Man. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tiala's testimony. But we don't know what her nervous habit is.
Well, then what do we do?
You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo, with your eyes and your senses. You know.
Insane way to phrase that. Then it's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow touching it helps me focus.
So I will say, they do eventually give a explanation for that, but it's not a good one.
Oh yeah?
It's not less stupid than just not explaining it, so like, you know, whatever.
Like why'd they even bother, yeah?
Yeah. Perceive. I'm trying to remember where it is. Hear it again. Let's see what else could be. Is she fidgeting maybe? Yes.
The fidgeting ring. The fidget ring.
Go to the clinic now.
Why go to the clinic for a half-year-old chart? Now, you ask? But you know why you would go now, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was quite clear, Miss Tiala. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now, you used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring.
What?
She was unsure. I saw it. Now, that's the key word. The chart wasn't a part of your past.
So I looked too closely at the background and started getting actually dizzy, so I'm just gonna have to look away from the screen for a little bit.
Started getting consumed by the void. It was a clear and present threat.
That's ridiculous. Why, if that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it.
Indeed.
Eh?
Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make the chart a problem for you now.
Yeah.
I've got on the ropes now, I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow with evidence. Miss Tiala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you now because of this.
The checkup from June, I'm assuming?
Yeah, because he found out about it.
Because he found out about it.
Yeah,
and she
so
had,
then they would look
and
into
if
it.
he
He
knew
would be
that
like,
she
"Wait,
was
she
his
knew
nurse
about
at the
it. Why
time,
does she wanna,
yeah.
Yeah, why she wanna marry me? Like,
Why didn't she
knows
say
I'm
anything
gonna die.
before now?
Yeah. A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The talkies are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first time ever. What do you think? What did you think when you heard about this?
Eh? Oh, nothing. Why should I think anything?
Oh? I would think you were positively beside yourself.
I love it when Apollo gets confident and starts being kind of an asshole.
It's pretty good. Because you were afraid. You knew that Walkie's chest x-ray would... What? Walkie's chest x-ray would reveal.
Eric!
A full half year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free. The chart came back to haunt you.
Eek!
That's all, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
What? What the hell just happened?
Oh my God.
What just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying?
I sensed it. There was a great aura emanating from Air Forehead. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
That's very cool, they'd say.
So, the lady was lying, it seems.
That's correct. She said she had no connection to Maractus Clinic. But her connection was deep indeed. A bit too deep. If the Katakis got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala?
You guessed it.
Order, order.
I did it! I broke her testimony!
Amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all. Daddy was right about you. Wait!
Miss Tiala?
It's true, that shot was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Walkie and went home. It appears this cross-examination is far from over.
What?
She hid the truth from us, this is clear, yet it is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand.
Well, witness will add this to her testimony. And have a bit more cross-examination.
Grr! I was so close!
Grr! You're still
Grr.
close. Keep on her, Apollo. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. Untrue. That fucking lamp with the lipstick on it. And the broken bulb. I think he tried to fucking strangle you or something.
Yeah.
Nope. Wrong place for that, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think we're there quite yet. Is now when we have to use the sandals? With the paint on them?
Let's just try pressing when the statement is over.
Oh, I see. That witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Justice.
I must be on the wrong track.
Go to clinic now for half year. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left.
How did Dr. Maractus respond to the warning?
Oh, he was quite surprised. Panicky, even. Who wouldn't be scared to learn a Kataki was after them?
Incidentally, this court is not afraid of any mobsters. Why, we had a life-threatening situation just yesterday right here in this courtroom.
Yeah, real impressed with the way you stood up to the attack of the amazing Mr. Hat, sir.
After which I carried you back to your chambers. Sounds like the judge had quite a fright.
Nothing happened in Dr. Maractus's office that day, huh?
But what about the mess we found? Something definitely happened in that office, Apollo.
I know! We can't prove when it happened. Nor that Alita Tiala was involved in any way.
Well, let's try putting some evidence up anyway.
There's no way she just went to the clinic just to warn the doctor.
Do you know why she went, Apollo?
Time to figure out what really happened at that clinic. And fast!
And if it's not that, maybe it's the bullet?
Could be the bullet.
Could be the bullet. There it is.
You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I disagree. Take a look at this.
What's that? It looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kinda like you, actually.
Mean. This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic's office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiala.
Objection. Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic.
And yeah, but this was stuck inside the doctor's safe.
Inside the safe? I guess the police didn't check that far. Objection. But there is a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day?
There's a lot of objecting, holy shit. Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us? The pistol was taken from the Kataki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder.
Not bad, Air Forehead.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately.
Like, personally, sir? I don't do that.
Give it a lick, son.
30 minutes
Taste.
later, a report arrives. The rifling marks on both bullets are identical.
Wow.
We just sat there for 30 minutes.
Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon.
Ah, my stream has gone to pot.
Oh no.
Hold on a second. It's trying to, it's doing its best.
Oh my god, does it try?
Okay, I think we're back. Discord
Hey.
seems to be green again. Nope, never mind. The stream has gone off entirely. Let me try relaunching it. Popping it out, maybe? Okay, now we're back.
Perhaps the defense would like to state their position.
The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart.
Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus in order to open that safe?
Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Alita Tiala.
Order, order, order! Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you accusing the witness?
Alita Tiala knew about Waki Kataki's botched surgery. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him, and the bullet finally reached its destination?
What?
That reminds me. Apparently, the Katakis have been asserting themselves in the lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
Nefarious. Does she plan to marry him just to get her hands on this fortune?
Objection! Oh, wrong objection.
Oh my god. Damn, who let him in the courtroom?
He's technically been here the whole time.
You keep talking trash about my Alita, and I'll sue ya, lawyer man. Huh? Me? Yeah, you said you'd abuse my Alita. I think you mean accuse. Same difference. Well, you can't have her. She's mine. It was me. I shot that doctor. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. There in that park. What? Walkie. You keep your hands off my leader, or I'll...
T.
Miss Tiala?
I'm sorry, it's been so long since I've laughed so hard.
Something funny?
Walkie, wake up and smell reality.
See the baby.
The signature on the chart, the engagement. I mean, come on, it's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself.
Alita.
Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fraulein.
Why are you seeing so many mean things?
Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway.
So the family fortune is what you're really after.
That's right, I wanted the money.
Wait, that's whack. I ain't trying to hear that.
Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Who, me?
I believe you said you were going to abuse me.
Accuse.
Of what crime, might I ask?
Ah,
Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic.
what?
I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat.
Wait, but...
What are you talking about?
True, see.
You had the most to lose if that chart was found. But I didn't have a pistol now, did I? Well, you could have taken Walkie's. You'd think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard him say is, it was me. I shot him.
That's only because he's trying to protect you.
Sorry to intrude in this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point.
What point?
Certainly the Fraulein wanted that chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then, wouldn't she have taken the chart? Oh, you see? That chart wouldn't have been left in that safe.
Ah!
He's right!
Miss Tiala,
Yes?
it's clear to this court that you are not a very good fiance.
Roasted.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Perhaps it's time you told the truth. Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Don't forget! We've proven that you were at the Maractus Clinic on the day of the crime.
Witness testimony. The Maractus Clinic, too. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that shot, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. Why would you specify that?
She's not very good at all this.
You went back later?
That child was dangerous, you understand? I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day.
But you couldn't get the chart then, could you?
And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place.
That was you!
Thump.
Ah, Apollo! That sound, it came from behind this door.
Someone's in there! A break-in! They left through that window! So, you were the burglar!
That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the shot.
What? That's trespassing. And brazen at that.
Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know.
Point out the I'm just a girl defense, many such cases.
God forbid a woman
classic.
do anything.
In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination?
Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? Why that day?
That brat was uncontrollable. He was ready to kill. And that would bring in the police. And that shot would become evidence. And I'd be hung out to dry. Sniffle. But the police didn't check the safe, did they?
Well, they thought the crime scene was the park.
I'll make sure the responsible parties feel the heat. Such sloppiness won't be tolerated, yeah?
Kinda thankful for that sloppiness myself, actually.
Extremely funny sentences out of context.
Me talking about a Joe? Later?
When I heard what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after, the 16th, was it? Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way.
Why did Dr. Maractus keep the chart around? It's clearly dangerous to him. He could have burned it.
Because he's a coward. The chart was his insurance.
Insurance?
My signature on that chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray him.
But you could have stolen it.
Could have. Is this some new definition of proof?
I'll ask Walkie. He'll tell us.
No, he won't.
He won't.
Might I remind you this is a cross-examination? You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself.
He's right, isn't he? Yeah, but
But what? You have nothing to say. This case is over. It was over the moment that brat was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further?
Like, I have a feeling that's the single bullet to the right temple. I mean, we're gonna press this just to see what she says, but like, this is clearly the thing. It's the only thing that's specific enough to be weird.
the doctor was shot in the right temple, yes?
So it seems.
Let's review the facts again, shall we? If the killer shot from this location, the bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
As we heard this testimony on this yesterday. Time of shooting, the witness was standing here. Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. Victim turned his head to look and was shot.
Well, that testimony was proven to be a lie. Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime. But he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed those panties. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet couldn't hit his right temple.
Silly, silly attorney.
Oh, what?
Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning?
Do you remember, Trucy?
I'm afraid of this answer.
I always have a glass of milk for breakfast.
Oh, okay, that's not
That's girl breakfast. Huh?
that's not as scary as I was thinking, but it's concerning for other reasons.
What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can only be one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken.
Well, his location was proven. You can't write that off as him being mistaken.
Objection? Then why don't you show us, Air Forehead?
Show you what?
Must I explain everything? Very well, let's recap. If the witness, Panties Guy,
Was mean to him, but I think justified.
Accurate.
was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
From inside the noodle cart, of course.
From inside the noodle cart, yeah.
But wait, if the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I merely laid out the facts for us. It's up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us.
If
What's
you
with this
can,
forehead
that is.
thing?
I don't know. If you recall, he called him Apollo or Mr. Justice for about half of the first trial, and then immediately began. Apollo did something that caused him to stop respecting him. I don't remember what it was specifically, but there was a moment when Gavin went, nah, fuck this guy.
Never again. Walkie Kataki was standing at the killer mark. Wesley Stickler at the witness mark. And of course, Pal Maractus at the victim mark. Was the stand empty? Yeah, well, you can go inside of it, right? Because that's how it. And we didn't get to examine the inside of the stand at all, right?
No, I'm sure.
Capacity?
No, but when we were at the clinic, we did find all of the food stands like shit
All the
in there.
Yeah. So they must have emptied it out, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's hear what the defense has to say.
God, I keep clicking out of the window to look at stuff.
Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim?
Someplace else.
As the facts stand now, we can't explain the crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location.
What are you talking about? I don't see any other place.
Apparently, Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from?
Objection. It's time to raise the roof and the stakes.
Ah!
Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? But what if they were a bit more terrifying?
Why can you do that?
Like so.
Double penalty?
If Forehead wishes to take us in a new direction, then he must be ready for the challenges ahead.
Challenge accepted. It's justice time.
Are you sure, Apollo?
The key is the witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that, then we know where he stood. And the victim turned when he shouted. There's only one place the killer could have been. Like steak. Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm. In the stand.
Raise the steak.
Ah, I got it.
I believe we all owe a
struggling.
debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men. The noses.
The noses. I don't know what. The noses are only necessary so you can tell when it's
So
turning
you can
its
tell
head.
where they're facing. Yeah. He shouted, just as he told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple.
Oh no!
Oh, yes! Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right, toward the noodle stand.
Order, order! So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
Objection. Let's think about this for a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand. Which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind him.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along.
There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
Objection. Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the noodle stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in that stand.
Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in that stand?
Well, too bad.
Well, too bad. We don't have it, do we? Oh no, the bowl. We did pick up a bowl.
Like
Okay.
it must be, I guess it must be the bowl.
It's got to be the bowl. Yeah. I thought we just didn't have any evidence for it, but we've got that. So I think that should do it for us. I think.
Maybe,
right?
I hope.
I hope so. We don't have anything else, so. I've got it right here.
Intriguing. Let's see what you've got. Just proof that someone was hiding in the noodle stand.
Uh-oh.
Thoughts, Prosecutor Gavin?
We have a choice between heaven or hell. Either our brains are damaged or our foreheads is. I wonder which it is.
This court finds Mr. Justice's brain faulty. By majority vote.
I'm gonna pick something else.
How about showing us the right evidence this time?
Okay, the fact that it's not letting us back out means we must actually have evidence.
That proves that someone was in. Oh, the slippers, right?
Oh,
because
yeah, the slippers,
they
'cause-
made the tread pattern
Coming out of the stand, yeah, I think.
coming out of the stand.
Uh-oh.
It certainly
Oh,
proves
there we
someone
go.
else was. Okay.
I got
was
scared
like,
when the bar
that-
didn't
if it-
go away.
If it wasn't that, I'm like, what the fuck do they want us to say? Maractus Clinic. And they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene.
And
A single slipper print was found at the scene. Right next to the noodle stand.
Ack.
Oh, and Miss Tiala. Your toe print was found in the left slipper.
Ark.
In other words, this is the proof that you were inside the noodle stand.
Eek.
Objection. Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith?
Observe the diagram. Incredible sentence.
observe my diagram. Collect my pages.
It's like if fucking Nickelback was full of fucking dorks. Observe my diagram.
Observe my diagram.
Diagram. A park
Proves that you
pathway
killed
runs.
again.
Ooh, pretty good. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path.
Objection. Yet you still cannot say this is a footprint, yeah?
Why not?
You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground?
It wasn't still there. That's just dumb.
One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle-making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there.
You have a point.
Okay, here's where we're. Yeah.
Now, bowl.
Could someone have hidden in that stand?
Apollo, I think I might be onto something.
Ah!
I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be...
Well, Mr. Justice, you have some proof that someone could have hidden in the stand?
I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand.
I think
Bowl.
the only thing we've got is the bowl. Yeah, just the one bowl.
It gotta be bowl.
Gotta be bowl.
This is a noodle bowl. From the stolen Eldune's Noodles noodle stand.
End of sentence.
Yeah, I guess how awesome would that have been?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, and what about it?
We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday.
Just imagine if he just ends all of his sentences like halfway through without explaining the rest of it.
We discovered a large quantity of bowls. This is a bowl. In the lobby of the Maractus Clinic.
Yeah.
A large quantity of noodle bowls in the Victims Clinic?
Why is this getting me so much?
I don't know,
stupid?
man. This is a wild one. I don't know why this is just such a funny sentence.
Something about a large quantity of bowls. The brochure said there'd only be a few bowls.
Oh no.
Mr. Eldune was very clear about these bowls. I can't do this. It's falling apart.
Oh no, it's happening again. Oh man, I think like once a year these games just break us.
something about it. It's like the fucking the like energetic music combined with the high stakes of a murder trial combined with someone saying Slim Slom's a bim bomb or something fucking stupid, like was very clear about these bowls. It's just like it's all perfect. It coalesces. Well, I don't care who did it. Wow, that stand. I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there too. Yet the bowls were removed. At night, there was space inside that noodle stand. Shit, man. I guess there was.
I can't fucking breathe, brother.
Space created at Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Olita Tiala.
Stop! I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than that spoiled brat's pickup lines. Dang, I'm catching strays over here.
Yeah, you don't like my sweet pickup lines, baby?
What the fuck?
I said you put the G in lasagna.
I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale.
In any case, your defense has somehow made its point. They said bowls enough time that I just kind of believe them. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus.
More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale.
My voice has
please,
gone up an
Bullet.
entire octave because my throat is so fucked up right now from laughing.
Yeah, it gets a lot.
Then please put us back down to reality, Miss Tiala.
Oops, there goes gravity.
Shut up. Someone kill that man. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself.
Wiggle him really hard. I'm sure the bullet will get him.
The band pulls out a kitchen magnet. Oh no!
This is it! Why was Dr. Maractus pulling the stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case!
Witness testimony. Tiala's explanation.
I've just remembered how the rest of this case goes. I just remembered it. Okay,
Oh,
we're
alright.
there.
That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kataki family's hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
You knew about the botched operation. So you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself.
I won't make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that Breath got his health checkup report,
X to doubt.
and that he was coming to settle the score.
I see. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth, or it's over.
Cross-examination. Tiala's explanation.
Let's press everything. I think I remember what
Yeah.
statement it's on, though.
So you did go to steal that chart.
Were you listening? I said I asked him for it.
The victim was a man in good health. I don't see how she could have coerced him.
True, it would have been impossible without a pistol.
What if she did have a pistol?
I'll admit I wanted the chart, that much is true. My reason was simple.
It certainly would have put a damper on your wedding plans, I'd say.
Not only that, if the Katakis had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Maractus now, pulling that great noodle stand in the sky.
Seems our witness was in a fix as well.
Who would want to die pulling a noodle stand? When I die, it will be by disappearing mysteriously in the middle of a magic act.
Pretty hard, actually. It goes pretty tough, man.
That'd be pretty cool.
Could you be a little less morbid, please?
So you see, I needed that shot.
He didn't understand?
He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. The moment he saw me, he started to tremble. Ha, I thought, what a sad excuse for a man.
Please don't smile like that anymore. It's creepy.
He was practically delusional.
They sent you?
He thought the Katakis had sent me to get the chart.
Makes some sense. You are their son's fiance.
Don't make me laugh. The Katakis send me. They don't play that way. If they'd known about that shot, they would have gone in there with guns blazing. But I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise.
Okay.
Suddenly appears dead backstage. It'd be so funny. Throwing down a smoke bomb, disappearing into a cloud of doves. The doves clear, you're just dead.
Just like drill.
Oh yeah, that is a drill tweet, isn't it?
There's always one.
There's always a drill tweet. It's like how there's always an XKCD comic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If that was really all that happened, What were all those noodle bowls doing there?
How should I know? There weren't any bowls when I went, I know that much. Why don't you let me be and go look for your killer someplace else, alright?
This is good news. Why detect uncertainty there? This is my last chance.
Apollo, any word from your bracelet?
Yeah, actually. I felt it respond.
I couldn't see a thing. It's up to you, Apollo.
Time to perceive the truth. Here comes justice.
All right, so I'm fairly certain it is on that last statement. Because
Yeah.
all of this is true as far as, like, what's provable. And I think I remember what the tell is. There it is.
Scratching her neck. Where she was strangled,
Exactly.
hidden by the scarf, one suspects. All I did was talk and lie.
What? Show me proof.
I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence, and they all give it away. They give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala.
Gasp.
All I did was talk to him, you claim. You can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words.
My Twitch? What are you talking about?
It's a streaming platform. You have a habit of scratching the area around of your neck around the edge of your scarf.
What? What?
This is working better than I'd hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies, 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth.
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth.
It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you?
Gah.
It seems that these nervous habits, this is like stretching on a little long.
Yeah, why you don't have to explain it
keeps-
this deep, man.
He
It's
keeps
okay.
saying it. Are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something.
We all agree this isn't permissible in court, right? Oh no, definitely not.
Oh, yeah, no. You can't just be like, you're acting goofy woofy. Then have them be like, they'd be like, what? No? Even real polygraphs are like only sometimes permissible, because some states correctly go, you can't actually tell when someone's lying. This isn't the
Yes.
show Lie to Me. The like 1-season sitcom Lie to Me. I might be one of like 5 people that remembers Lie to Me. It's like The Mentalist, but bad.
Ah, I see.
Remember The Mentalist?
I do. We watched the shit out of The Mentalist. And by we, I mean me and my parents.
Mentalist was pretty good. The Mentalist was kind of like a less funny Psych.
Yeah, I think that's
I
accurate.
don't know where Criminal Minds fits into all this, but it's in there somewhere. I'm gonna make a chart one of these days. It's gonna be shaped weird, like a pyramid or something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Maractus Clinic office.
Ah.
And I've got proof that shows exactly what happened.
Lamp.
The lamp.
What's that?
You're touching your scarf again.
Gah.
There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord.
Eh?
Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state.
Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me.
Very well. The answer is very simple. Miss Alita Tiala, please remove your scarf.
Yeah. Eek!
I'm half expecting
Wonder
like
if
a
she thought-
glass shattering animation every time that happens. Like fucking Final Fantasy.
This is a trial to determine what happened in that park. Yet we seem to have drifted off target.
We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. The second Fast and the Furious movie. As soon as the witness removes her scarf.
I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothing.
Miss Tiala, I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
No. No!
I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala? Your neck.
Nope. That's
That
the judge.
isn't. Oh,
Your neck! That isn't what I think it is.
something did happen that night at the Maractus Clinic. You needed to get that chart back, no matter what it took. Even you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it. Maybe he was like, did he like think she was dead? Is he like a really bad, well, he is a bad doctor, so maybe he
Yeah.
thought she was dead and threw her in the noodle cart to like dispose of the body, and then she just like woke up and shot his ass.
I think
Gotta
that's
be something
extremely
along those
possible.
lines.
But wait! Looking at this lamp and this witness's neck, it looks very like the opposite happened.
Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness, specifically. You tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at Maractus Clinic.
Erk. Eek!
Order! 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 Will someone please tell me what really happened?
I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic to warn that night to warn Dr. Maractus. That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you.
Hey, did we ever have to voice this guy?
No, he's been dead the whole time.
What do you think he sounds like?
I have no idea. He's probably only gonna have like 2 lines.
Great, I'll make him Dracula. Looks like my clinic seen its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin.
What?
I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I'll want some company. You. And what happened next?
He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord. Oh my god. Palmaractus was serious. Deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out.
Yeah. I can't believe this fucker didn't know she was still alive. How bad of a doctor is he?
Pretty bad.
So, you were the victim.
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick.
I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There, are you happy now?
Ah!
I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand. But how could I?
Ah! He turns into a different guy when he does that face.
Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. It would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it, it's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now?
Bear some responsibility for events that day, true. Yet if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala.
When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Very well, this finishes the cross-examination of this.
Objection!
Thanks, Gavin.
Not so fast. This party's just getting started.
So do you think everyone manages to hear that, or does he just silently air
do it.
guitar?
Now we rock.
And which one's funnier?
If he just does that for a solid, like, 5 seconds, and then everybody else just has to watch him sit in silence.
Yeah, right. It's
Bailiff,
really good.
hit my music.
What?
Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
Prosecutor Gavin?
Palmaractus choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next?
He's right. There is more we don't know.
What? She was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand?
Lita Tiala, half dead. Dr. Maractus pulling that stand. And a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand.
What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet.
You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin.
Me? Fraulein, I only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's go back over what we've learned up until now. On the day of the murder, Walkie saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullets still inside him. So he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine.
And Miss Tiala heard about this from Walkie, so she went to the Maractus Clinic ahead of him, in order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then, something happened.
End of sentence.
Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold.
But what about Dr. Maractus?
That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps he thought, to death. What did he do after his crime?
I was just knocked out, not dead.
From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, Forehead, care to guess?
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do?
Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next?
The fucking noodle stand.
The noodle stand.
I assume.
The fact that itself, he was pulling it. As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Eldoon's noodle stand.
What, killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand?
It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer? Bowls that belonged inside that stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls?
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place.
Ah! Wait, you don't mean...
I do. Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala.
My corpse?
Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he killed you.
His next move would be to dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk. You're all crazy.
Now let's think about it logically. So wait, who hit Phoenix Wright with their car?
That was the doctor coming home from
That was just the
wherever
doctor.
he was. He just did that. That was unrelated to this.
Okay.
He just did that.
I was gonna say, that just happened, right? He just like struck Phoenix and finished driving home. Okay.
Yep.
I was waiting for that to tie back in, but it didn't.
Nah, mostly unrelated.
The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Walkie Kataki?
Objection. I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination.
What?
Apparently the defense has an idea. That's where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand.
The river, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, one would assume, yeah.
Here, please show us on this diagram. To where exactly was the victim dragging that stand?
The river.
There? That's a river.
Yes, Your Honor, I scarcely need to explain why.
A perfect place to dispose of a body.
Is it?
He was gonna throw me into that river?
Like, a river in a crowded city is not a great place to dispose of a body, actually. Unless
That
it's
seems
moving
like a pretty bad
very
one.
fast.
This river's crazy. It fucking, if you put something in it, it gets turbo sucked 100 meters away in a second. It's like that, you know Elon Musk, he made the tube that was gonna like rocket you to space or whatever the fuck it did.
Yeah.
It's one of those, but there's water in it.
He didn't have many other options, Fraulein.
I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand, and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala.
Irk.
And then, the denouement. Denouement.
Denouement. It's French.
Denouement. It's French.
Falling action.
Wesley Stickler of panty snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts in that instant.
So, I shot him?
You were the only one who could have stolen Waukie's pistol. It had to be you.
Well, Miss Tiala?
Huh. Nice work.
You mean I'm right?
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming. Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
Where of what? Can't believe she's still trying to deny this.
Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out Air Forehead's errors?
Ah, maybe there really is something.
I believe the Fraulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car.
His car?
That's right, the Maractus Clinic has that big garage.
In which sat a green sports car, was it?
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to
His car
carry
wouldn't
a
start.
body, he could have used his car.
Yeah, his car wouldn't start because there
There's
was panties
panties in the
shoved in
tailpipe.
the exhaust pipe. Yeah.
Yeah, keep up. We solved that forever ago.
Yeah, come on, man.
Heck.
And so we find our victim without probable cause to steal that stand. And our defense without a case.
Objection! I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
Ah, what an excellent counter-argument, Fraulein. Too bad you're quite wrong.
Eh?
Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy.
Daddy?
That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car.
Oh, yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it.
Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine.
That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car?
Burke.
A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead.
No. No.
Order! Well, Mr. Justice, why did Dr. Maractus use his car to carry the body?
Is that a groan of surrender I hear? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
Yeah, man, I got it.
No,
Everything I've learned.
We've got it. We got this. We know.
Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night.
Garden run. Garden run.
I have an idea. It's all coming together.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
Thanks, Kronk. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car.
Ha! Now you're making even less sense than usual.
Not according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put 1 and 1 together, and the explanation is simple.
If it's so simple, perhaps you could show us some evidence? Show us proof why the car wouldn't run that night.
Panties.
Panties.
Let's see now. Panties again?
Take a look at this, Your Honor. Pulls out a pair of underwear. Huh?
Huh?
What do you think of that? What do you think of that shit?
All sorts of things
a
come out of
look
my
at that.
panties. Even the truth. What?
Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties. The latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid.
And also a fucked up, unrelated dog.
Yeah, a little bit. In the Maractus Clinic garage.
What?
The snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them?
Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe?
Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. Yeah, man. He told you on purpose.
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost.
You love that sentence, huh? Your hog?
My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run.
My, how interesting.
While Miss Tiala and Doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start.
What? That's why Dr. Marachis had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of.
Well, Miss Tiala,
Just don't acknowledge it at all.
this wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does. Where am I? So dark, can't see, cramped. The pain, my throat's burning.
What's your problem? You, Doc, I know what you did. Oh,
Walkie?
you lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man. Wait, let me explain. Fine, I'll give you your last request. Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No, he'll ruin everything. I have to stop him.
Cease this at once, you two! I had to bust that one back out. I wasn't ready for it.
No one expects Wesley Stickler, noted panty thief.
Do you want to just play out the rest of this one? I think it's like probably another 5-10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it should be okay.
Okay.
Funny, this isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well, too bad.
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though.
That was your mistake.
No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice.
Oh,
I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Walkie declared guilty, it was you.
Mean?
wow. Fuck you.
I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alita Tiala doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think he already knew. He figured out she was the killer a while ago.
Some advice? Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
He lost. I didn't exactly win either.
Something the matter, Air Forehead?
Looks like it's time to announce a verdict.
Not. Guilty.
Hi, Walkie.
His
I'd
fucking
stand like that, brother.
his stance is really funny.
Court is adjourned.
June 17th, 4:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Great job, Apollo. You did it.
Yeah, we did. Somehow.
Walkie's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank.
Hey, attorney man. You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes.
Or to blame, I guess.
You gave my Alita back. Stupid pointy-headed attorney with a death wish.
Enough, Walkie.
Ah, Mr. Kataki.
It's high time you open your eyes, Walkie.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you open yours. Giving up the life, trying to become some kind of businessman?
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Walkie.
I'm afraid the guard is gonna throw them both out.
If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending?
Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kataki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Walkie. Oh, Walkie, Apollo has something to tell you.
Oh, I do? Way to put me on the spot.
Huh? What's that?
Show him the reason why, Apollo.
Why is Mr. Kataki trying to become a businessman? Was to pay for the surgery, right?
I would
So his
assume,
son
yeah.
doesn't fucking
So his son doesn't
die?
fucking die, one would assume.
Think about it, Walkie. Think about your condition.
Stop bouncing so much.
You're gonna die. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. Sherman tank of a woman.
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. She doesn't mean... You really aren't, are you?
Damn. He fucking just turned into a
Stood up.
regular anime boy for a second. It's really
Yeah, he
fucking
just-
me up.
He's just
He
like
just
a
looks like
normal-
Naruto
an
now.
anime guy. Yeah, it's crazy. He's got to go back.
I searched the globe, and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Walkie. But it's an expensive procedure.
Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Walkie. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean. Please understand, Walkie.
Dad.
It's so fucked up how he just looks like Naruto. It's really distracting.
Man, I see how it is, old man. Always looking out for...
Walkie?
Listen good, old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try to hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer.
My, Walkie?
No, it's as it should be.
Mr. Kataki? I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes.
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Oh, me? I don't think.
Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest, the Kentucky Lime Pie.
He's opening a pie shop.
So long.
And he was gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo. To the Right Anything Agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Aw, we make a good team. Don't just stand there, let's get going.
Huh. Why not? She did help me out. There's a few questions that still need answers. Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. Waki Kitaki was found dead on the street 5 minutes.
The bullet finally got him.
Finally got him like right outside the courthouse. Though I can't say I care much for what her father has become.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Huh? Where?
Why, to claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon.
Ah, salty noodles. Right. He got his stand back already?
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show. With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat.
Oh, it's special, all right.
Please, anything but him.
End. We did it. That's case 2. 2, yes.
Wow.
I couldn't remember. Not bad. A lot of very good side characters in this chapter.
Yeah, good one.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. Queers should be back no, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll probably play Pokemon if I'm being honest. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.